Good evening and thanks for joining us. Two deadly wildfires continue to burn in California, where thousands of firefighters are working to save homes and lives. In Northern California, the death toll from the so-called Camp Fire has climbed to 23 as officials continue to search for more than 100 people who remain unaccounted for. The fire in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains north of Sacramento has burned 109,000 acres and is 25% contained. More than 6,700 structures have been destroyed, mostly residential homes, making it the most destructive in California history. About 500 miles to the south, the Woolsey Fire continues to threaten areas around Los Angeles. About 250,000 people have been evacuated, and the fire is being blamed for at least 2 deaths there. Fire officials say the blaze is 10% contained. The Santa Ana winds picked up today, creating tougher conditions for firefighters. The winds are expected to remain through Tuesday. For more, I'm joined via Skype by Julia Sulak from the Bay Area News Group. She's in Paradise, a town of 27,000 people that's been decimated by the so-called Camp Fire. Julia, describe what you're standing in. What's left of this town?
Wow, it's so grim. I have to tell you, just driving through how much carnage. It's amazing. I'm standing in the wreckage of what appears to be a church. There's just nothing left. What is so astounding about Paradise, there still are some buildings, the businesses on the main drag of town. There are a few, but it's all the residences. 90% of the homes in this place are gone.
You chronicled some of the stories of people that were trying to get out. What's the scene that they describe?
Well, what really got me was these abandoned cars, and it's just so apocalyptic. It's like a scene from The Walking Dead or something, and you just wonder. I couldn't help but imagine what it must have been like to be sitting in one of these cars and no way out. And unfortunately, the scariest thing of all is that some people actually perished in their vehicles, but the ones who got out were just amazing. This one couple, they were in bumper to bumper. They said, we'd rather die fleeing together than in separate cars. They went to the edge of a cliff and they slid down on their rear ends, and deer and turkeys were coming down with them, and they forded a creek and finally another 5 miles to safety. I mean, the stories are just epic, and stories of heroism. I spoke with a school bus driver who was stranded with a 7-year-old autistic boy for hours. Ultimately, they got out safely too, but it's just terrifying for people out here.
Is this area now safe? Are people allowed to go back in yet?
No, there are so many downed power lines. A lot of PG&E crews are here. We're driving. Of course, we're able to go in with press passes. It's just very hazardous.
What is the plan there for this town? I mean, the evacuees or the everybody from that town and the surrounding towns are now in elsewhere.
I spoke with the mayor of Paradise last night, and I said, "What is it like to be the mayor of a town where nothing's left?" And she said, "Hey, the Ace Hardware is still there. And we have one grocery store, two are gone, but one is there." So of course she's looking on the bright side. I was at a meeting last night when one of the community members said, "Should I go back? Should I return?" And she said, "It's really up to you."
Julia Sulek of the Bay Area News Group joining us via Skype from Paradise, California. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome.